Hello everyone and welcome to Alex U Splash, where today, because I have tried making two teams in Regulation D. One, the video that I did last time I recorded, because I don't have a weekly schedule, was a Bramblegrass team, and I literally picked out 3 of the battles where it played the best, because it just turns out that everything that is in the current meta, I was not prepared for. The thing that I struggle with the most, really, is Cresselia. Massively. So what I did was I whined for a little bit, moaned for a little bit longer, and then I watched some tournaments. And I recently watched the Victory Road tournament that Wolfe Glick took part in, and I was watching his live stream, and I thought, wow, this is the most on-meta team that you could have in Regulation D. So I thought, hey, I'm a terrible VGC player, so let's take that team and see if I can play it. It consists of a Tornadus, Urshifu Water, Chien Pao Dragonite, Iron Hands, which I haven't used on the channel yet, and the damn Flutter Mane returns. Every team has to have a Flutter Mane. The usage has gone down, but it is still too overpowered not to use. So I'm going to take this team onto the ladder, see what I can do, and try and work on this win-loss differential I currently have, because the 2 teams that I tried out, I got a hell of a lot of losses, I'll tell you that. Hey, let's go swimming. We have YOLO with the Rillaboom, Chi-Yu, Ting-Lu, Taurus, Water by the looks of things, Grimmsnarl, and Chien Pao. I have to leave Tornadus here to taunt the Grimmsnarl.
Taunt doesn't work on Grimmsnarl.
Urshifu needs to come in the back for the Ting-Lu and the Chi-Yu. And what else looks good here? There's no ghost types. So, I think Iron Hands out first, Urshifu and Dragonite in the back to hopefully clean up with some E-speeds. If they lead Grimmsnarl, we taunt the Grimmsnarl.
Taunt doesn't work on Grimmsnarl.
I feel like the Grimmsnarl has to come. I do feel like the Chi-Yu is likely. Rillaboom, potentially. I don't know what their 4th could be. Interesting to see 3 Ruinous Pokemon on one team there. Let's see what the lead is. If it's the Grimmsnarl, could it be Mental Herb? Who knows? Grimmsnarl, Rillaboom. And we have Tornadus and Hands. There's a Grassy Surge going off. I mean, do we just go Bleak Wind Storm? So the Grassy Seed boosts the Rillaboom. I think we taunt the Grim.
Taunt will not work on Grimmsnarl.
And we Ice Punch the Rillaboom. That seems like a good first turn to me. Okay, so we get... Oh, it doesn't affect the Grimmsnarl, of course. We had Covert Cloak, so we didn't get flinched, but... Yeah, this is me being an idiot. So the Ice Punch comes off on the Rillaboom. Okay. So I'm stupid, basically, is what we take away from that. We are going to Drain Punch... yeah, we're gonna Drain Punch the Grimmsnarl on this turn. Bleak Wind Storm, Drain Punch. How did I forget that a Taunt doesn't affect a Dark type? Okay, so the Bleak Wind Storm does take out the rest of the Rillaboom. And Spirit Break comes out onto my Tornadus. Does a fair bit. Drain Punch into the Grim. And we get some recovery back on my... Well, no, we haven't even been touched on the Iron Hands, have we? So now they send out their Tauros. So I wasn't expecting the Tauros to come. That is the Water Tauros. We do have our... we do have... We are intimidated. is what I'm trying to say. I don't see a reason why we don't Bleak Windstorm again and Wild Charge this Taurus. Because now this Grimmsnarl just is spirit breaking. Can't believe I forgot that Taunt doesn't affect the Grimmsnarl. So it's going to miss something. Okay, hits the Tauros. Raging Ball comes off into Tornadus, takes us out, which kind of frees me up to bring a fresh Pokemon in, to be completely honest. Spirit Break into my Iron Hands, does over half. Critical hit, brilliant. Special attack falls, not a big problem. Wild Charge comes off onto the Tauros, cool. And we're looking okay. I wouldn't say we're out of the woods yet, but I do very much want to... Right. Do we go... I think we go Urshifu. We bring the Urshifu out. We save Dragonite for the back. Chi-Yu's in. Okay. So, we... Surging Strikes the Chi. And I try and Drain Punch the Chi-Yu. At this point, I'm not really too worried about the Grimmsnarl. If my opponent is left with just the Grimmsnarl at the end, then really there isn't a huge amount they can do, I think. So we want to target into this Chi-Yu. They do Lava Plume, which does hurt their Grimmsnarl and takes their Grimmsnarl out. And both of my Pokemon survive, so we are going to double in on this Chi-Yu. And the Surging Strikes nearly takes out in one hit. So we are going to take the win in this battle. Lava Plume was a choice that they made. They definitely made that choice. But to be honest, I made a stupid play with taunting Grimmsnarl. So hey, 1 for 1. Hey, we'll take a win. We take a win. We have triple Genies. Enamorus, Thundurus, Amoonguss, Urshifu, Landorus, Arcanine. So this does not bode well for me because it's going to be a lot of Intimidate swapping. I feel like Intimidate swapping is going to be the aim of the game. I think straight off the bat, we bring Iron Hands out, we Terrastallize it into Terra Grass to avoid an Amoonguss lead just in case. Although saying that, do we Chien Pao Dragonite to start? I feel like Iron Hands has to come in the back. And then, just because it is my special attacker, Flutter Mane, bringing up the rear. So do we open Chien Pao Dragonite? Chien Pao Dragonite, I think we have to, just to lower some defences. Yeah, okay. This is going to be a very difficult one because I feel like Intimidate cycling is just going to be a big thing that they're gonna play on. Landorus and Arcanine are 100% coming to this battle, and I didn't bring Urshifu. Sweet, we're doing good. And Surging Strikes ignores Intimidates, so I've really goofed. Right. We're Dragonite, we're Chien Pao. With Chien, I think we double in. We double in on the Enamorus, and we just kind of take the guessing game as to which one they are going to Terra Ghost. Or Terra Steel. Okay, so it's Terra Steel Enamorus, we've doubled into it, their defense has been dropped. I don't know that an E-Speed and an Ice Spinner is going to do it, although on the second turn we can Sacred Sword into the Enamorus. We'll have a look. So E-Speed into the Enamorus is going to do a fantastic amount. Enamorus's special attack, but do we care? We nearly don't care. Chien Pao gets taken down to its sash, and we can. I mean, we were faster, so we can Sacred Sword the Enamorus and E-Speed the Thundurus. Thundurus is withdrew. Nothing wants to take a. Nothing's immune to the E-Speed. Obviously, the Arcanine will take down our defences, but we are going to take this Enamorus down in this turn. E-Speed comes off into the Arcanine, and we nearly take it out. Sacred Sword. So, if they bring their Landorus in, we have to stay in with one of our Pokemon, and I say we stay in with the Dragonite. Do we? Urshifu's in the back. Okay. Urshifu. I say we Sucker Punch the Arcanine. Oh, they're going to E-Speed. 1 second. We Sucker Punch the Arcanine. We E-Speed the Urshifu. Okay. We're going to get some damage off on this Urshifu here. Come on. Oh! We nearly took it out! That's Focus Sash. No? Okay, the Aqua Jet does take out our Chien Pao. That's fine. That's fine. It was a ring of priority moves. We probably should have Sucker Punched the Ursh. But, hey ho. Right, we're going to come in and we're going to Fake Out. Fake Out and E-Speed, and we've got this thing locked up. Okay, Urshifu wants to protect. That's fine. So the Fake Out doesn't come through onto the Ursh. Arcanine's E-Speed does take out. Okay, so they made a good play there. They did make a very good play. So we're not out of the woods here. But my Flutter Mane can't be E-Speeded and can only be Aqua Jetted. So we just go for the D-Gleam. And Drain Punch. Yeah, Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam and Drain Punch. E-Speed's going to do a small amount of chip. Aqua Jet's going to come off into my Flutter Mane, not do enough. And Flutter Mane is going to clear this one up for us. We win! I got a bit stressed out there in the end. That felt good. I was really worried that they were going to have the Landorus there, but them not bringing the Landorus and only having the Arcanine meant, I mean, Iron Hand still wants to do something in this battle. You didn't get a chance to do anything, bud. Oh, the Thundurus. You get a chance to do something, bud. I forgot about the Thundurus. Right. We Wild Charge. Ice Punch. Moonblast. Moonblast comes up. They hit their Storm move. Let's see if it does anything that stops this from happening. Ice Punch. We win! I was preemptive. I forgot about the Thundurus. Oh, that would have been so bad if I would have lost there. Oh my goodness. Right, we take that win. Okay, Garchomp, Flutter Mane, Chien Pao, Screamtail, my personal favourite, Lucario, Dragonite. we have to kind of go Tornadus to start, just in case the Scream Tail's in, because usually they just want to mess around. So if you can taunt a Scream Tail, it's never a bad thing. We don't really want to start with our Flutter Mane, just in case. I think we go Urshifu and Tornadus to start with. They've got Chien Pao, Dragonite, my own Chien Pao, and my own. Oh, I think Iron Hands does a lot for me here. Yeah, we'll go Iron Hands. A lot of the time I don't like bringing Tornadus because really he's only there for setting up rain. I mean, here setting up rain isn't really the worst idea because my opponent doesn't have an Urshifu. So I could set up the rain to make the Surging Strikes do more Terra Water on my Urshifu if the opportunity arises. I don't really like bringing Tornadus just because above doing all the priority work, he doesn't really do a huge amount. But saying that, he's going to do me wonders here because I need to win. Garchomp and Dragonite. So, Tornadus, you are here just to set the rain and help me do some Surgeon Strikes to this Garchomp. That's what you're here for. You're setting the rain for me. And we are going to have ourselves an absolute party. Terra Water, first turn, because I ain't scared of nothing. We're going to get these Surgeon Strikes off like nobody's business. They're going to Terra. Terra Grass. Terra Water! Terra Water Garchomp. Bet it's got a Rocky Helmet. I can guarantee it has a Rocky Helmet. Rain Dance. Surging Strikes. What? Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet. Watch it. Okay. No Rough Skin, no Rocky Helmet. Okay. Alright. Let's see what these two want to do. Rock Slide. Taunt takes a lot. What's the Dragonite want to do? Dragonite wants to set up Tailwind. Okay, I can get my priority Tailwind off here before I faint, and I can close combat the Garchomp just to take it away. Just to get it off the field. Close combat, takes the Garchomp out. And let's see if this Dragonite does anything of importance to either of my Pokemon. Rock Slide. Okay, so my Tornadus goes down, but we have set the Tailwind, we have set the Rain. So, I feel good now, because they've Terastallized, bringing in my Iron Hands to Wild Charge this Dragonite. Let's see what they've brought out. Lucario. Okay, so I can either Drain Punch. I can Drain Punch a Lucario, or I can Fake Out. But do I want to? No, I don't want to. I want a Wild Charge. It's not. Hold on. Drain Punch Lucario, and we're gonna Surging Strikes this Dragonite. Even though it's not very effective, we're just gonna see what happens. B-Speed nearly takes out my Ursh. They do double in on my Urshifu. Okay, so Urshifu does go down. They weren't afraid of my Iron Hands at all. But let's see if we get a one-hit knockout on this Lucario. It holds on through Sash, I want to say. Okay. So we go into our Chien Pao. Chien Pao has the ability to lower everybody's defenses. What I'm going to do is I will I think we double in on this Dragonite. Ice Spinner into the Dragonite. And we take it out in one. That means we're Ice Punching this Lucario. He may take us down to Sash, but yeah, if he takes us down to Sash, that's absolutely fine. So we're down to our Focus Sash, and Iron Hands gets an Ice Punch off now on this Lucario, and we take it down to a 2-on-1. Yeah, Ice Punch takes out the Lucario. My opponent now down to one Pokemon, and we can Sucker Punch. It depends what it is. Let's have a look. We have one more round, one more turn of Tailwind, and my opponent, his last Pokemon, Chien Pao. So we do want to Sucker Punch, just in case they Sucker Punch, because we have the speed advantage here. Our Tailwind is still active, my opponent's just stopped. So if they go for a Sucker Punch on my Chien Pao to try and take my Chien Pao out. Okay, they Sucker Punch my Iron Hands, it doesn't do that much damage, and Iron Hands now comes in with the Drain Punch, and we take out the Chien Pao! Yes! I love this team, when it works. I didn't run into any Cresselias, so I didn't really get a chance to test anything that I'd been thinking about with working with this team. I wanted to make sure my opponent didn't have a fifth Pokemon, or I just forgot that they only used 2. No, we won that battle. Cool. Fantastic. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. I want to keep making this content. I love making Pokemon stuff. I may really like making teams, but I'm really bad at it at the moment. Hopefully the next video, it will be a team that I have battle tested and worked out some kinks, and hopefully it's something I've built myself. If not, it'll be another rental team. Next year, I really want to do some in-person tournaments. It's a very expensive hobby to have, but I really want to give it a go at least. Please join me on this journey. Dip your toes in the water with me. Let's go swimming.